how are we describing to our kiddos that this situation didn't work out in a positive way, but that doesn't mean that they are bad kids, and that next time the situation may work out really great. Good morning. My good friend Jeff Noble always takes a positive approach, understanding that some of the complexities of FASD take their toll on individuals and families, and trying to encourage us to take the positive and think about the ways that we can be successful. I was thinking about that today and our role as caregivers, reframing our expectations first of ourselves, to be able to separate and say, I didn't handle that situation the way I wanted it to, or the way I handled the situation didn't work out like I wanted it to. Drawing attention to the incident versus taking on that poor self-talk that we either have of ourselves or that others try to impose on us that says, you're a bad parent, this is your fault. If you would have handled that differently, the outcome would have been more positive. And I think that's really critical for us, for ourselves, because not every situation we're going to handle it exactly the way we wanted to, or is it going to have the effects that we wanted it to, or the outcome. But also because if we don't treat ourselves that way, and we don't separate ourselves for ourselves in the situation, there's a difference between handling a situation and making a bad choice and being a bad parent. Then when we're dealing with our kiddos, we're not going to be able to do that with them either. We're not going to be able to look at them and say, that was a poor choice, or that choice didn't take you closer to your goals. We're going to be talking in terms of what they're going to hear is they are bad. That what they're doing, their behavior, they're going to personalize it into themselves and start looking at themselves as being inferior people, or being people who are incapable of making good decisions or self-regulating. This is going to be self-defeating for them. They're going to label themselves. They're going to start looking at themselves as unable to accomplish and succeed. And it's problematic because if they don't have that hope in themselves, then their behavior will continue and will escalate into situations that neither we nor them want them to have. So maybe give some thought to how we're treating ourselves today. Are we able to separate ourselves, who we are as people, from how we handle certain situations and meeting expectations? And how are we describing to our kiddos that this situation didn't work out in a positive way, but that doesn't mean that they are bad kids, and that next time the situation may work out really great?